much for coming down again, Jennifer and Sean. How long have you two been playing together? That's my first question.
Today.
Today.
Yeah, a couple of
About,
hours.
unprompt, not knowing and just going with the flow.
No, Sean, I've known Sean for a while, but when I saw him at the Jam House a few weeks ago, Francesco is a fantastic guitar player. But unfortunately, he's out the country and he's actually flying back right now.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my God, Fran, and I saw Sean, I said, would you be up there sort of accompanying me? And he wasn't sure if he was doing something else, but fortunately for me,
he
was able to do it. So I'm really chuffed. Yeah. But we only really rehearsed last night, didn't we? So it's fantastic.
Yeah, it sounded brilliant. So
thank you. Really enjoyed it.
Very short notice and not really rehearsed much. It was really good.
Yeah, no,
so with your own original music, just want to know how you write your songs really. Do you come up with the melodies first or do you come up with the lyrics? Like how does your flow?
I'm a little bit eclectic in my writing as well, in as much as I've got no set way. Yeah. I've literally, with Turnaround, I actually left it on a phone. I left the melody and the lyrics on an answer phone machine. That's how long ago.
Yeah.
I wrote it and just said, look, we need to get some music onto this. What do you think, with my co-writer? Mm-hmm. So I did the whole of that, and then that was one way of doing it. Other ways is someone might send me some beats and I'll do right over the top of it.
Yeah.
I predominantly do, the lyrics and the melodies anyway. And I used to play by ear when I was younger, and I've got a couple of original demos where I'm sort of playing the keys and stuff. So I'd really love to get back to learning the piano or the guitar. I'd love to be able to accompany myself. Yeah. But then I'd miss out on things like, having Sean and Francesco and all that.
That is good as well, isn't it, between duos as well? I think that's always.
So I genuinely write also. I've got lots of songs on my phone. I might just walking along, and then I'll put it on the dictaphone, sounding old again. I'm like a dinosaur.
I to be honest, I do the same sometimes as well. So I'll just put
on the notes, I just put the voice on, and then I'll just sing some. And I might end up with a completely different song, but 9 times out of 10, I like to pretty much stick to the original because that was the idea.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. And Sean, I know obviously you've not performed any of your own songs today, but I know you write your own originals as well. So what's your sort of format when you're writing?
Usually it's just kind of start. You can either start with like a lyric and a hook, but it can also go the other way where it starts with a guitar part.
Yeah, because you obviously are quite a good guitarist as well.
It really depends on the feeling, but then for me, if I really want to write something, I'll go and try and inspire myself by doing a walk or going somewhere really artistic, where maybe like a bookstore or something, and I look around. But other than that, it's just sitting in my bedroom for hours and trying to learn that way. Trying to write something that way.
Yeah, well, we're all different in our own little ways. And I think sometimes we don't always stick to one set piece, do we? Right, I've got a really funny question because I know you've definitely got one. What's your shower song? What's your go-to shower song?
Oh, a bit of Whitney.
Whitney Houston.
Yeah, I want to dance with somebody.
Yeah. In the shower.
Yeah. Well, it's just something with that, or maybe a bit of KT Tunstall.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you, Sean?
Rich Girl by Bolton.
What's that?
Rich Girl by Bolton.
Okay, very interesting. Good. So, other things like what artists influence? Well, start with you, Jenny. So, what artists have influenced you over the time of you with your own writing more than anything?
Yeah, well, I started writing at 12. I'm the youngest of 5. Very musical. Got one brother, 3 sisters. So had some of the hand-me-downs, and it was from Beatles with Dad, Andy Williams with Mum, and Elvis, and Doris Day. There you go, talk about eclectic. And then down to your sort of, specials, ABBA, Janet Kay. I mean, I was singing that probably at about 7 or 8 because that was my sister's favourite song. So, so a lot of reggae, a lot of sort of pop, middle of the road, Van Morrison. So, but for me, Kate Bush was a very big influence. My brother gave me one of her albums, A Kick Inside, when I was about, 8 or 9. And I've got to say that I love all music, I really do. But Kate Bush, I think, is one of the mainstays and the Beatles. Yeah, a lot of the Beatles. But Kate Bush was from a woman, and then moving on to probably, I love. God, I've just gone blank now. I was just picturing who it was. So many people like Stevie Nicks. Yeah. Bit Fleetwood Mac and stuff. So.
Okay. And what about yourself?
Just to name a few, I think Beatles, like a lot of people, when it comes to the structure of writing a song, not a set of formats, but loads of blue skies. Steve wrote one BB King for his vocals.
Yeah, BB
Van Morrison.
I nearly just said Van Morrison. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Into the Mystic.
Yeah.
That's one of my
yeah,
favourite
that was what you
songs.
played
Yeah.
on your radio
Yeah.
show, wasn't it? The other
Well,
to
I think-
finish. Was it? No, but when we did the reading,
card
that was
reading,
great. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, brilliant.
From the song, yeah, really good song.
Good song.
Other than that, like newer stuff, I suppose. A lot recently, like John Mayer. You know,
Yeah.
bit of everything really.
Yeah.
Across all genres.
Yeah,
There's so many good artists out there.
there
you
is,
know,
yeah.
there really
There's a
are.
lot to kind of.
And
I
of
think
course
it's
your
more the-
Aretha's as well, and your Dinah Ross, like all the Motown stuff. That was quite a big thing for me
Yeah.
as well.
It's the feelings of the songs it's connecting, isn't it? And
I
that's
think
obviously
so.
what we try and portray in our own writing
Yeah.
as well. So
And you're also in the music business. You tend to. I've been doing it for many, many years, and they like to put you in a box, or they used to. I think they still do, really. Whereas I quite like, as I've got older, you know, into my 5th decade, you just suddenly realise, well, actually, do you know what? I want to do this for me. I want to
Yeah.
do what I want to do now, and just because, as you say, it's the feelings of the song.
Yeah.
Most of my songs are therapy.
yeah, same. Yeah,
Same
same
as
for me
you.
when I sing, yeah.
Whoops, sorry.
Oops.
So, you're just covering the mic, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's therapy, you know. So it's just about connecting with people, I think,
Yeah.
and that's the main thing. You know, I've made people cry, which is. It sounds terrible, but it's great when you're connecting so much with a
Yeah,
sad song
they'll come and tell
that
you
you've got
why.
a grown man sort of sitting, and woman, but
Yeah.
crying in front of you. You just think, wow, my voice, my words touched you that much.
Yeah.
And then, you know, if you're singing funny songs, it's great to make people laugh, but just a connection.
Yeah.
If you've got the audience are just sitting there quiet and listening to you, I think that's the biggest,
Yeah.
you know, compliment that you can be given.
Yeah, that's brilliant. Thank you, guys. So
Oh,
we're
thank
going to
you.
conclude our interview there, and obviously I will definitely see you both because
you
we see
will.
each other quite a lot.
Yes,
anyway,
we do.
So, yeah, we'll stop there.
And you're doing a fantastic job, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. I'm trying. Well, I'm just being me. It's just me. If Derek's on his way back now,
There
it's
we
going to be
go.
like in the blooper bits where we've all got
Yeah,
a bit
blooper,
crazy, and then we're just like, yeah, we're waiting on Derek. We're done.
We're just waiting on deck.
Thank you. We were just
Thank you.
finishing.